A lot of people are saying that if Trump is convicted of this statute, he can be prevented from running for president in 2024. Here's why that's not actually the case. So if you look at the statute here, it purports to say that any person who withholds official records and who's convicted shall forfeit his office and be disqualified from holding any office under the United States. Now, the reason Congress can enact this statute is because Congress, under the Constitution, has the power to create offices and officers of the United States under the president and vice president, for example, the Secretary of State in the Department of State or the Secretary of Homeland Security in the Department of Homeland Security. Congress has this power via the Necessary and Proper Clause, which gives Congress the power to carry into execution its own powers and any other power vested in the Constitution in the government of the United States or any department or officer thereof, including the executive department. Thus, the theory is if Congress can establish offices like, say, the Secretary of State or the Attorney General, which aren't created by the Constitution, then Congress can also establish certain qualifications for the office holder. That is why Congress can generally provide that if an officer or a person is convicted of a particular kind of offense, that person shall be forbidden from holding office under the authority of the United States moving forward. The problem here, though, is that Congress does not create the office of the presidency, just like Congress does not create members of Congress. And in a case called Powell against McCormick, the Supreme Court held that the Constitution's own qualifications for the office of member of Congress are exclusive. In other words, Congress can't add to them. Thus, for example, those qualifications say that to be a member of Congress, you have to be at least 25 years old, 7 years a citizen of the United States, and an inhabitant of the state wherein you are elected, which is why members of Congress, by the way, don't have to actually live in their districts. They just have to live in their states. And Congress can't change that qualification because the Constitution's qualifications are exclusive. Well, the same would hold for the presidency. The Constitution provides that any person who is 35 years old, a natural-born citizen, and who has been at least 14 years a resident of the United States may be president. Those qualifications are exclusive and Congress cannot add to them or change them. That is why even if Trump is convicted of this offense, he can still run for president in 2024.